and welcome back to Jada Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video, we're taking a look at SAGAT from Jada Toys, the Street Fighter 2 Ultra figure. Now, this is the deluxe figure. This and Blanca are that little bit bigger than the other figures. But of course, it had to be with SAGAT. It had to be because in the game he towered over everyone else. So I'm really glad that Jada Toys have opted to do this kind of deluxe version where they are bigger figures, and I'm pleased to say that the price point on them aren't that much more than the smaller figures. I think it's about £10 difference. I think you can pre-order this for about £35. Now, I did import these in, so that's why I've got my hands on them now. Nothing special about it at all, just had the opportunity to import them in, so jumped at it because of course I wanted to have a look at them before their general release later this year. Now, we are still waiting on the Vega figure. There was 3 figures in this drop: Blanca, SAGAT, and Vega is still not available, not even to import, so I'm going to have to patiently wait for him, as he was one of my favorites. I love the boxes. I love the boxes that kind of show each individual character's level, like the background of their level. And of course, every single figure in the Jada Toys Street Fighter line comes with their special move. Now, that's SAGAT's special move, and because obviously it floats in the game, it's going to need a little display stand. So it comes with a little display stand, so you can set him up doing his special move the same as all the others. And I think what's really cool about these figures is you could set them up in a versus kind of pose and have them both doing their special move. And because they provide you with little flight stands, you can actually utilize those special moves. With other toy companies out there, they'll give you the effect pieces, but even though they're a floating effect or a flying effect or something, you don't have the means to kind of display them as intended. Whereas with these Jada Toys one, again, I've said it before, they're a real value for money for what they put in the box. They give you those little display stands, and I think that goes a long way for action figure collecting and display. Now, SAGAT is obviously a tall character, and they've not cheaped out on him at all. He has got the same sculpt treatment as all of the others, so he is pinless. He's got a whole bunch of points of articulation, from butterfly shoulders to 2 points of articulation in the elbows, the wrists, the knees, the hips. There's like a chest swivel there as well. So you can get him into a whole bunch of crazy positions. And let's just get rid of that box and we'll take a look at him properly. Now, of course, these are just human figures, so there's not a huge amount that I can say, and I don't want to kind of bore you with going over the same thing about articulation. You know what to expect from Jada Toys. One thing I will say about this particular figure, a new feature, is this toe articulation, so you can get him into a bit more of a personalized pose, and I think that goes a long way. They could have just given him the standard feet like other figures, but because obviously toe articulation was quite important for this one, they've decided to give it to him. So there's that little bit of extra sculpting for this particular figure that they've not put on the other figures, and that says a lot for Jada Toys. In my opinion, they are dominating the action figure market with this line. Everything from the pinless figures to the sculpt, to the paintwork, to the individual box art, to the alternate head that you get with every single figure, to the effect pieces, to the flight stands, the alternate hands. You get a lot for your money. So even these bigger figures at a slightly higher price, you're still cashing in and getting a lot for your money. So they are definitely worth picking up. If you are a fan of the games, or were a fan of the games, then you will not be disappointed. These are a fantastic representation of the characters that we got in those games, and SAGAT is no exception. Here he is with his effect piece, as you can see. The alternate hands are like kind of clawing hands, if you like, so you can get him into those positions. Let's just have a look at him a bit closer up. As you can see, his paintwork and sculpt is brilliant. He's got that big scar down his belly and down his chest. But yeah, he's just a good figure. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.